Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at Gung-ho from, well, a GI Joe line. I happen to like the packaging for this line, which I can't really remember, because it has a really clear, crisp burst to the character on the front. And then, I guess it's kind of like an older style too, but, just really decent. Did pick him up kind of cheap, but unfortunately he has a mild paint defect here and there. But hey, the price kind of conquers all, so hold on a second, I'll get him out of pack. Gung-ho comes with his stand, a backpack, good amount of detail, a pistol, and what appears to be a grenade launcher. Pretty cool. Now, the grenade launcher has articulation, just pops forward, little pin joint here. So I guess it's for like the reload action. The only problem is really fragile joint, and it can snap off sort of easy, but pops right back in. And when it pops in here, it sort of locks into place. As for Gung-ho himself, I basically picked up this figure because he reminds me a lot of Sergeant Slaughter. I don't know how many people remember him. A wrestler from around the 80s, early 90s. Did a ton of cameos, really a decent dude, but mostly it's the whole mustache and everything. And then the whole military look to him. Now there's really, again, because it's a GI Joe, you don't have a ton of like paint detail in terms of definition or anything. Somewhat disappointing are these I guess like kind of they're like completely flat abs, which look kind of funky. Although, you have muscle definition, you'd expect the muscle definition to be out a little bit, but I don't know. And as you'll notice, the mustache doesn't have an even coat of paint on it. The other kind of odd thing is where he's got like these really ripped abs and stuff, but on the arms, they're just kind of average. There's not a lot of size to them, just not a lot of definition, but hey, whatever. In terms of articulation, we have a rotating wrist at the forearm, actually. It's cool because it's sort of concealed by the gloves. I guess the watch in this hand, then like a wristband or something. Ball and socket at the elbow. Fortunately, the joint really sticks out because they didn't bother painting it in, but you can just turn the arm sideways. Ball jointed shoulder with a full range of motion. Head has a really generous range. You'll notice that he can actually get this really cool, like sideways look to it. In addition to doing a full 360, then some up and down. It's just kind of cool though, where you're able to actually angle it out like that. It's the equivalent of having like a foot pivot for your neck. We have a torso joint here. It's got a lot of side to side, not so much back and forth. Partly because of the jacket he's wearing, the vest. Ball jointed hips, usual range of motion. A little bit impeded just because of the things here. Maybe not. Double pin joint here at the knee, and then a ball and socket at the ankle. One more thing I should point out is he does have a holster right here, so you can pop the pistol in. And one less accessory to worry about. It's easy to lose track of these things, and for some reason the backpack's kind of bent. I don't know if it's a design thing or something. I guess they do it because he's got this other piece on the back here that kind of sticks out. Not sure why they'd even sculpt it like that, or if they just wanted to do it so somebody didn't want to toss on the backpack. It looks kind of more detailed in the back. But yeah, all in all, so-so figure. Wouldn't call him spectacular, but, definitely pretty solid. This has been a look at Gung-ho. Until next time, folks. One last thing, if you look at the illustration, you'll notice that there's this tattoo here, really prominently featured on his chest. The figure does have it, but the color ink they use is really light, so you can't see it so much. Just a little thing to note.